DW AfricaLink News.
What is next for Syria after Bashar al-Assad's fall? That is the question many people are now asking. Certainly, the final end of Assad's regime has left the nation teetering between hope and uncertainty. Abu Mohammed al-Jolani, the leader of Ayat Tahrir al-Sham group, that is the HTS, that spearheaded the advance, says rebuilding a fractured nation will be a top priority. But the immediate concern is preventing a power vacuum. Now, there are multiple rebel groups in Syria with varying ideologies, sizes, and objectives. Analysts say different rebel factions must now unite to stabilize the country and establish a functioning government.
In addition to all of that, you have one of the major groups in Syria, Ayat Tahrir al-Sham, is listed as a terrorist group. So this then brings questions as to how to deal with the group itself. Has been signaling that they are willing to share power, that they have changed their ideology, and they have acted in a very disciplined way. They gave assurances to minorities in the areas they captured.
Meanwhile, as Bashar al-Assad and his family seek refuge in Moscow, almost 7 million Syrian refugees cautiously anticipate the possibility of returning to their homeland. At the same time, incoming President Donald Trump wrote the following on his Twitter handle, and I partly quote: "In any event, Syria is a mess, but is not our friend, and the United States should have nothing to do with it. This is not our fight. Let it play out. Don't get involved." Now, as this unfolds in Syria, former President John Dramani Mahama has achieved a historic comeback, emerging victorious in Ghana's recent presidential election. At the NDC opposition party headquarters, celebrations erupted as jubilant supporters marked what they believed to be a resounding victory. For many, Mahama's win symbolized a beacon of hope, and particularly in addressing Ghana's ongoing economic challenges.
I know, Mahama, you can do more job, you create more job for the youth. Yeah, we know that things will be easy for us.
Well, from Ghana all the way to Tanzania, where President Samia Suluhu Hassan conducted her 15th cabinet reshuffle, sparking renewed debate about her leadership style amid ongoing claims of heavy-handedness and opposition suppression. Key changes affected the ministries of Information, Culture and Arts and Sports, Communication and IT, and several strategic ministerial and diplomatic appointments. The reshuffle comes amid growing political tension, with the opposition leaders questioning the president's repeated restructuring of the government positions. What do you think of President Samia's leadership? Tell us in the comment section below. Now, German President Frank-Walter Steinmeier is set to visit Nigeria on a 3-day official trip from Tuesday. It marks the third high-level exchange between the two nations since President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's inauguration in May 2023. During his visit, President Steinmeier will be accompanied by a delegation of top industry leaders and board members from successful German companies specializing in IT, high-tech, and energy. President Steinmeier also plans to visit South Africa and Lesotho. Elsewhere, American rapper Jay-Z has refuted the claims that he raped a 13-year-old girl alongside Sin Diddy Combs in 2000, as stated in an amended lawsuit against Diddy. The woman, who is identified as Jane Doe in the lawsuit, said she was only 13 years old at the time Diddy and Jay-Z allegedly assaulted her at an after-party on the heels of the Video Music Awards in 2000. And now to some sports. Wolfsburg moved into the 5th spot in the Bundesliga on Sunday when a late double from Jonas Wind powered his team to a memorable 4-3 win over Mainz at the Volkswagen Arena. Meanwhile, in the English Premier League, Pep Guardiola has called on his Manchester City to not feel sorry for themselves as they continue to struggle in the Premier League. Despite City twice coming from behind to draw 2-2 with Crystal Palace, they have lost further ground in their quest for a 5th consecutive title. That result has left 4th place City 8 points adrift from leaders Liverpool. And that's it for now. On behalf of the entire team, thank you for watching.